Talk briefly about Safe Families, what the tournament is, when it is, how people
Yeah,
can support.
so Safe Families, unreal organization. I got Kyle here to thank actually for making the introduction to Trevor. And not gonna lie, when I first sat down with Trevor, I thought this guy's absolutely insane. He wanted to raise 50 grand in his first year of this tournament, and we don't even have a plan. And we did. We hit 50K, and so the next year he said he wanted to raise 100K, and I thought, oh,
That was last year, right?
that was last year.
was,
Last year was
second.
year 2, and
And you did, right? You went over 100K last year.
we hit just under 100 grand.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
so he wanted to do 150
Awesome.
this year, and I've learned to just say, okay, yeah, let's do it. So this year we've had to expand the tournament. We've got 14 teams coming. We're splitting it into a non-competitive and a competitive division.
Oh, my word.
I was very surprised at the level of hockey that came out through the churches.
Way too good for me, that's for sure.
Incredible hockey. We've had players.
Lots of
who
those guys
play
need to spend more
NCAA.
time reading the Bible and less time playing hockey. That's what I got out of it.
That's right. But huge support from Langley through to Chilliwack.
It's a battle.
here.
It's a really cool tournament because it's a battle of the churches, right?
And
So
it's not like
every
it's
church
not
puts
like it's not like the church league back when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s where there was a lot of drinking and a lot of fighting.
That's right. That's right.
There's no fighting allowed. You're
No
done.
fighting.
You're never
No,
back.
this
You're
is-
never back.
This is all for charity. So I
Just
mean,
a fun
obviously
hockey
we
tournament.
do have penalties get called, and you get fined for penalties. So you got to serve your time. Plus, it's $10 every minute you get. So that
That's
goes
cool.
into the pot there. Yeah,
But
it's-
every
it's a
church
great
puts in
weekend.
a team, right?
So
Or
each
someone in a church.
So some of the churches put in 2. We've got a couple from Northview. We've got one from Village Church. We got a couple of Reformed churches. I'm not going to say too many names there, but we've got a lot of support, and they all have to be associated
weird.
with the churches.
So weird, man. This just got so weird.
yeah,
I was like, what is happening? I can't say any names.
yeah, that's right.
There's no drug use and there's
No,
there's
they're-
nothing bad, but they are playing hockey.
But they are playing hockey. Yeah, that's right. And 14 teams this year, August 13th to 15th, and it all
14
culminates-
teams is the max. You've said that.
14
so not
teams
of
is
them
the
all are.
max.
They're not all filled yet.
I think we have 12 of the 14.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And it's in August.
Yeah, and it'll be in August with a full day on Saturday at the Chilliwack Coliseum. We'll have Bouncy Castle's face painting. We got a free family skate for.
I'll bring my
for
mechanical
families.
bull this year.
That would be amazing. We'll throw that
Actually?
up there.
Oh, I could. It's not, you have to run it, Kyle. You'll also get sued if anybody gets hurt.
We the fire department will be there again this year.
Yeah, it was
with,
really cool. It was really fun.
It was a
My
blast.
kids had a
I
riot.
was absolutely shocked and amazed, and I leave in happy tears every year just by the amount of support that we see. I think we had over 500 people come through the doors last year.
Mhm.
There's a barbecue out there for, I think it's $10 for a hamburger and chips and pop, and then we'll have a coffee truck there again. And
So on that note about
have
Safe
another note
Families,
too.
if anybody wants to listen and learn about the organization, I interviewed Jen Gamachi that runs the local thing here, but they're all across Canada and the US as well. But it's episode 27 titled Foster Care, Family Breakdown, and the Power of Community. But it is, like, I'm not kidding when I say it's a good organization. Like, it's really cool what they do in preventing people from getting into foster care initially, and helping people when they don't have community, and just simple things. Like, one of the favorite stories is that someone volunteered, this is like a handyman guy, and he's like, "Can I help you guys?" And they were like, "We'll put you on the list." And then there was a single mom whose dishwasher broke. And instead of spending $300 and calling, they called Safe Families, and the guy came over and fixed the dishwasher and prayed for her, and went on his day
really
again.
blessed.
So all these little practical things and how we can help each other. It's super cool.
Our house, and if you're in Chilliwack, our house has a freezer for meals for them, and the meals just come and go, and women stop by and fill it up, and people come and grab stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And there's hamburger in there. I have a pile of hamburger in there. If you want to come and make meals, you can just grab the hamburger. You don't even need to pay for it. It's supplied. And there's 1,000 other ways you can get involved too. But pretty
Sweet.
cool, Rob.
Thanks.
Are we doing anything else, or is that it for the podcast? Are we going?
I think
You're
what do you
done.
got?
You're done. Oh, I was going to give maybe a local real estate update, I thought.
Nah.
No, Kyle does not care about. I get criticized. I get a lot of feedback from the podcast, right?
No, absolutely.
Because they're like, "Hey,
Absolutely.
where's the economic update?" There was no farming. There was
oh boy,
no talk about everyone's favorite idol, money. We haven't talked about the gold medal, losing the Olympic
Oh,
hockey
I
game.
think that one's a sore point for some of us still.
Great hockey.
Was it
Incredible hockey
Okay, I
game.
never watched the game.
And it was an incredible hockey game.
Yeah?
It was good. Yeah.
It was cool. I just recorded episode 2 of Hockey Theology, the new podcast, which hopefully I can get off the ground if I can get these two guys to commit.
Good luck getting them
Hockey
dialed in. Listening.
theology.
Yeah, it's David Booth and Noah Welsh. They
Okay.
both NHL veterans.
Yeah,
And
I
so
remember when Booth was playing for Florida and then
Vancouver
as well. Yeah.
So I was in a group chat with them, and they're always one's an Arminian, one's a Calvinist, and
Okay.
so they're always going at each other. And I was like, "This is a podcast right here. Like, this is amazing." But so I was talking to them, and they were before the tournament started. They were talking about the Four Nations and the hockey there, and
That was amazing hockey.
yeah, and they said that was probably like that first game was probably some of the best hockey they've ever seen. And then they talked about how Olympic ice being wider and longer. I think it is how like
This time it wasn't.
It was
shorter
a weird. It was shorter and
197
wider and
feet and a
boxier,
tiny
it
bit.
was really
Okay.
weird.
And so there
It's
was
supposed
actually
to be way wider.
So Noah played when the NHL players couldn't make it. He played in the
Okay,
Olympics.
that's okay.
wow.
But he talks about how it being different defensively because
Yes.
the forwards can go wider and stuff. And
So Abbotsford actually has an Olympic sized rink, and even playing minor hockey in that,
Yeah, me too.
The width was
The fast
wild.
players, they blew you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They
Because
go
you're-
whip around. you.
everything is
Okay.
completely off. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to hear their perspective on it though. So, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Catch you next time. Peace. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.